in all of WWE.
He's fading fast here, guys. If I'm his opponent, I'm thinking about putting him out of his misery sooner than later. Goldberg got him there.
Here is Goldberg in position now.
Wow, Brock Lesnar has never been shy about expressing.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
He's getting after it while he has the energy. Smart move.
He could pin his opponent right here. How in the world did he kick out there?
Yeah, and if you want to put AJ Styles away, you best come with more than that. What a warrior.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now.
It could be over here. Kick out at 2. That was a very near fall.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Flips the script on him there. Styles, a fireman's carry.
Ushigoroshi. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
The DDT. How's that mat taste?
He is a one-man gang in there.
Goldberg is making his presence known.
Nice job by Brock Lesnar there.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance. Lesnar drives him down, but Cole's not finished.
No, not at all. Lesnar again with the power. Another power bomb.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
He may get the 3 count right there. He kicked out at 2.5. How'd he do that?
What a match.
He's simply reminding him that he's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
And what a reversal from Goldberg. Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating, Michael.
Here is Goldberg in position now. Goldberg setting him up. Here it comes, Byron.
We're going to see it. We're going to see it. We're going to see the down with the jackhammer. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Yeah, there's no way this match isn't over after that one.
He's still not moving, guys.
He might be out, Cole.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Here we go. Brock Lesnar is setting it up. Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
He's getting after it while he has the energy. Smart move.
Brock Lesnar is a beast in every way you can imagine.
Ushigoroshi.
But if anybody could come back from this, it has got to be Goldberg.
If it doesn't end the match this time, it might be time for a new finisher.
He kicks him right in the gut. Oh, man, talk about a hard landing. That'll leave you gasping for air. Look at this sadistic face on Lesnar. You've seen this look before, and it's never a good sign.
Jackhammer! Will this be it? Wow, Brock Lesnar has never been shy about expressing himself, has he?
This could be it for him, guys.
Yeah, he's on Dream Street.
Great offense by Goldberg.
Goldberg got him there.
And he goes up and over. The clothesline finds the mark. It's clothesline after clothesline. Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
He may be looking to slam his way to victory tonight. He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
A punishing ankle lock. This could be it. Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
Ain't no stopping him now. He is a one-man gang in there.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. He's making a statement here with this attack. AJ Styles with the offense. He misses the mark.
He might need glasses, Cole. His eyesight is clearly compromised.
He's pinpointing the neck here. And he hits the brain buster. Looking for a little breather here, maybe.
Slowing things down. I like it. Good game plan.
Back in the ring again. Goldberg with good timing there. Impact and then some. Goldberg with a spear!
AJ's in big trouble now.
That is exactly what Goldberg needed.
Here is Goldberg in position now.
Down with the jackhammer.
Can he finish him off here?
2! Oh, God, that was hitting the nail right on the head. If he takes many more of those, he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree. Headed to the outside now.
Smart move. Take some time to think things over.
A clubbing blow. Brock Lesnar with a nice reversal. He has something big planned. Connects with a counter. The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. A sickening thud. He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it in him anymore.
A sickening thud. And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Yeah, that did some big-time damage, Michael.
Oh, the reversal by Brock Lesnar. Takes him down with a power slam.
Goldberg is looking golden right now.
What a shot. If you take many more like Goldberg with a spear.
Wow, I gotta say that I'm in shock. I really thought Lesnar would look better here tonight.
He clearly has confidence in that move.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He got all that one. Oh, and he's one step ahead on that one. Not going to win many matches with that move. A nice shot by Brock Lesnar. The offense of Brock Lesnar is working well right now. Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup. He hits him with a mighty fall-away slam. On the table, guys.
I think we all know what happens next.
Here he goes. The suplex. This one is over, folks.
Just a crushing blow from Goldberg.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least. Firmly in the driver's seat after that slam. Back in from the floor. Taking him a while to get up here.
I don't think he has anything left, Michael.
Another slam here. He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
Tapped into an energy source, and he's going strong.
He's not getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
There it is, the spear.
Just a crushing blow from Goldberg.
Here is Goldberg in position now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Goldberg jackhammer.
Just a crushing blow from Goldberg.
2. And he gets him with a counter. I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are. Goldberg doing a great job of turning that around. This might be the end of the road for him, Byron.
Well, if he can't get back to his feet, you're absolutely right. You'd have to think hitting the finisher here could end this thing.
There he goes again.
I think we're at the point in this match where the finisher could be used at any moment here. Goldberg got him there.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. The unfortunate reality is he might not get up.
Which wouldn't shock me one bit. Talk about a beating he's taken here tonight.
Brock Lesnar with a nice reversal. He's got the ropes, and the pin is broken. Here we go. Brock Lesnar is setting it up.
Brace for impact. Here it comes. The Beast Incarnate with it.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
More and more damage inflicted with each belly-to-belly here. Going to be tough for him to fight back from this.
Oh, the first thing he needs to do is get back to his feet, which is clearly easier said than done.
Goldberg setting him up. Here it comes, Byron.
We're going to see it. We're going to see it. We're going to see the down with the jackhammer.
Just a crushing blow from Goldberg. Given the number of times we've seen it tonight, calling it a finisher might be a bit of a stretch.
Goldberg got him there.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it in him anymore.
Goldberg looking to end it all.
Oh, the reversal by Brock Lesnar. 1. Ill-advised move. Uh-oh, the ankle lock.
He is a one-man gang in there.
Fighting for survival. No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
Going for the double play with this move.
Goldberg looking to end it all.
When Brock is feeling it, good luck to you.
This could do it.
Goldberg is looking golden right now. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
And what a reversal from Goldberg. Brock Lesnar with a nice reversal.
Byron, he may be down for good.
That wouldn't surprise me at all, not after the beating he's taken. Oh no! Lesnar's about to end this!
F5!
Oh my! That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Momentum is fully in the corner of Brock Lesnar now.
Here we go. Brock Lesnar is setting it up.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Just a matter of time now before this superstar goes for the...
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating, Michael.
A brutal slam changes the entire complexion of this match. Such a dangerous hold.
Tapped into an energy source and he's going strong.
He's just about there. He somehow breaks free.
Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to give here. The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
And a third time!
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Goldberg doing a great job of turning that around. He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole.
There it is! The spear!
Just a crushing blow from Goldberg. This could be the beginning of the end.
Goldberg jackhammer!
But can
he score the pin? The pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, Goldberg!
That's coming up big here for two of WWE's best.
Three competitors walked in with legitimate chances of winning, but in the end, only one showed the resolve and the willingness to do anything necessary to pick up the win.
And give this Houston crowd credit for being on their feet almost the entire...
First and goal at the 3-yard line now. To the air again, Prescott. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Prescott yet again. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And that 3-point tally now means we are even here toward the end of the 2nd quarter.
And what a way to end the half. Put some points on the board, feel better about yourselves as a team, and you're right back to even.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, able to avoid him. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. Right now, we've got a tie game, and that just means exciting football for us in the second half, as we'll have 2 teams playing 2 quarters to decide a winner. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Now, early in the second, Prescott's going to complete the pass, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. The Cowboys go up by 4. Now 1st and 10, Blunt's going to look for space. He'll pick up more than 40 yards on the play. Continuing on the drive, they'll run it here with Jay Ajayi. And this 2-play drive goes for a touchdown, which takes the lead to 3. Cowboys with the ball midway through the second. Morris is going to look for space, and he'll take this 18 yards for the score. The lead grows to 4. Eagles have it late in the second. Aguilar is wide open, able to make the grab, and it will be caught for the score. Eagles up by a field goal.
Okay, LR, we are indeed all even as these teams come back out for the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at its second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. They run with Morris. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage. Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he motions the wide receiver. Prescott now on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bryant. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Prescott to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure. the right call. And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
First and goal from the 8. Here's Prescott. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Here's Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. 6 yards to go here on second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down, here's Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it costs them 2 points.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. handoff as they run the counter play. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Throwing, Prescott. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Interesting quirk in the schedule coming up for the Cowboys. Typically, you get 10 days off after these Thanksgiving games, but this year they play next Thursday. They get their 3rd straight home game, this time hosting the Redskins.
You never know how the schedule's going to fall. You're right, it has been tradition.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back. Yeah,
or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
Taken in at the 22. Dak Prescott on the offense heading back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line's really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Michael Kendricks in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Drops it off to Ajayi. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. From the gun, it's Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. He's back to throw. That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Back to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
2nd down, and the offense needing 5 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
They'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 7 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Aguilar has it. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Now Wentz. And avoids the contact by sliding. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back throw. Wins. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. And this is a spot where you can learn a lot about a young quarterback.
And that's why they brought him into the organization. Because you don't just bring them in strictly for their talents. You think that they have that something special in them that will allow them to function in these types of situations. Now it's time for them to be clinical and not emotional. You know your play sequence. You know what has to get done. Get the ball to the right people, get out of bounds, and get it downfield and try and score.
Yeah, he's trying to earn his stripes here for a winning drive. Fresh set of downs here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Prescott. Left side here to Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. First throw of overtime for Wentz. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Decision time now on 4th and about 1.5 yards.
I can still hear my high school coach, John Ford, right now. I want my #1 play with my #1 runner over my #1 blocker. Get me the 1st down. But some may very well say, punt this thing away, pin them down deep, and play field position.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Now part 1 is done, now part 2. Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got it at the 15. A huge play there in overtime, 42 yards. Explosion plays always break the back of a defense. In overtime to put them in the red zone, that was huge.
I like your description there because when you get an explosion play, now people are really scrambling on defense. Now they're looking to each other. Who's going to step up? Who's going to make the play? Offensive guys have the momentum. Now they're in the red zone. They've got to be thinking attack, trying to get it into the end zone.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And he got it! The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Cowboys, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they suffered just their second loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.